Hi, this is Ben Heinrich. I'm here with my partner, Zach Brookshire. And today we're bringing you a spectacular, evocative, and historic compound in Big Sur. When you add it all up, we've got 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, about 3,200 square feet on about 2.5 acres, which is very rare for Big Sur. So we're going to look at the old historic part of the property and then take you up to a more recently built, exquisite guest house. Could be a main house if somebody wanted to choose that as the main house. So enjoy. We are at the end of one of these coastland roads, so the entry is totally private. You have nobody beyond. You can't really get any further down this road. The older portion of the compound is off to the left. Lots of parking. Main house and 2 guest houses, and beyond that a beautiful oak meadow, picnic tables. Lots of level ground here, which is very unusual. And we've got ocean views. Oh goodness, it's got to be at least 150 degrees from the north all the way down the coast to the south and southwest. Let's go look at the newer portion of the property. It has a nice rustic look. It was built about 18 years ago, designed by noted architect Rob Carver from this area. It has a great kitchen, open family room area upstairs, and a beautiful master suite downstairs. If you can imagine from those decks up there, the ocean views that we're going to show you are just spectacular. Plus, on the compound, your guests, you could either be living here yourself and your guests are in the older portion of the property, or your guests are over here. In any case, there's lots of separation and lots of privacy. While we're here, I want to point out these gorgeous gardens. Lots of color, beautiful rock work, lots of areas where you can be on your property and yet have tons of privacy. And the colors this time of year are just beautiful. So let's go in. First thing you notice, the high ceilings. And then once you're in a little further, you turn around and you see a beautiful stone fireplace, breakfast area, and nothing but blue out the windows. Rob Carver did a magnificent job in keeping this intimate, small, and yet it has a feeling of good scale. Skylights above the fireplace. The design of the property is such that you and your guests or your family are enjoying the fireplace. You're here in the kitchen. Stove, refrigerator, looking out at the views and enjoying this absolutely gorgeous landscape. Again, when you're here, everything tends to be opened up. All the doors are opened out to the decks. So you feel really indoors, outdoors all the time while you're in this part of the property. And remember, this is only a small portion of this property. The acreage, which gives privacy, being at the end of the road, which gives privacy, but all the views that people want in Big Sur are the ones that you get here right down the south coast. Let's go downstairs and look at the bedroom suite. It feels like a much bigger home because you have such good scale down here. Again, you've got views. You're a little more sheltered down here, which is a nice feeling. And again, everything opens to the outdoor areas. And off to the west is nothing but blue water. The bath is spectacular. Again, you feel like you're in a home that is much, much larger. Walk-in shower without any need for any enclosure. This porcelain sink. And the flooring. It's a self-contained guest house that feels like it's a much, much bigger home, but yet it's intimate and great private spaces. So you could have so many friends here on the property in the 1, 2, 3 living quarters in the older portion of the compound, you wouldn't even know they're here. And this has got to be one of the best hot tubs here on the coast. There's another hot tub in the older portion. This competes with it very, very well. And look at the gardens up above us. Beautiful sitting and meditation area up under the oaks there. Little barbecue up there. Could either be there, could be on the deck if you wanted it. And also, this is very important to Big Sur. An outdoor shower. So you're here in your shower looking at the ocean. Nothing better. Here we are now at the historic cabin and home that was built by the Trotter family way back in the early part of the last century. So let's go take a look. This is authentic Big Sur, and you can see the character of the residence. Absolutely gorgeous, and I've got a very special surprise for you. Here's the cover of Sunset magazine in 1938, and you could buy this for 10 cents, but here's the cover of this home on Sunset magazine back in the day. Although it's a little foggy today, we have spectacular south coast views all the way down about 40 miles. Here is the Dutch door. Leading into this absolutely incredible cabin. It's certainly been updated considerably, but much of it is original, which is so important to many people in Big Sur. Great fireplace. Again, the views, spectacular here. But I want you to notice that everything here in this home leads out to the decks that surround it. So even from the kitchen, you walk around this area and you're out here on the deck. And that is probably one of the most beautiful swings, most evocative swings you'll ever see, because you're sitting there in this absolutely historic, authentic Big Sur home, looking down the coast over your oak forest that you have out beyond. And while we're out here, this will give you a bit of an idea of the cabin feel on the deck. You have this wonderful canopy of trees, and the views go from the south all the way around to the north. And remember, we're on a very large compound, so this is only a small portion of this property. Here we are in the bedroom. And again, we have everything opening out to the decks. So you can be here in your bed and it's completely open. This was actually designed back in the day so you could roll your bed through this huge opening out onto the deck. The master bath, again, out to the deck. Everything is going south coast, as you can imagine. Shower, beautiful old original woods. This hot tub is one of the best settings in Big Sur. Here on your deck, just a little bit below the homestead house, looking down the coast. You ought to see this place at night. The stars are so incredible because you really have no light pollution here at Big Sur, so you see things you can't see anywhere else. This gives you a little bit of a look. You can see down in the meadow area where we have all the beautiful oaks, and we have more decks down here because we have two separate living units, guest areas for your guests to enjoy. It's a good opportunity to look back at the homestead from this angle. And you see all the beautiful arbors, you see all the gorgeous plantings, surrounded by oak trees, and then this meadow down here with picnic table. It's just so relaxing to be here. It's very rare in Big Sur that you get this much usable land unless you're on one of the big ranches. So let's take a quick look at some of the guest quarters. Nice little guest area. You have your wooden stove here. Notice again, everything opens out to the decks to the south. You have your bathroom and then a small kitchen over here. So it's really self-contained. When your guests are here, they're very, very private. They have their own deck, their own outdoor seating. And let's go look at the lower level. Another really good vantage point to get a feel for these majestic old oaks, California live oaks, looking down to the picnic table below, and another guest unit here. This one's a little bit larger than the other one. You have a separate bedroom. And bathroom area. And another bedroom here on this side. Everything opening up again out to the patios. And to the beautiful surrounding areas with the oak trees. We're going to take a little walk down into the oak canopy. It's just such a serene place. Very, very peaceful. The picnic table has had lots and lots of parties there. And to have this kind of a separate space in Big Sur is wonderful. Let me close by adding just a couple of other thoughts. We all tend to focus on the ocean and the coast. But when the sun is in the west, I want you to notice the beautiful Santa Lucia mountains that rise up from the sea. When the sun is in the west, the colors, the golden colors on those mountains are some of the most beautiful scenes you have in Big Sur. So when you're upstairs on the deck, any direction you look, you're just going to be very grateful that you are here on this beautiful property. It's been fun making this video. I hope you enjoy it. So Zach and I say goodbye, and we hope to hear from you. Take care. Bye-bye.